Hey, you guys, how are you this evening? I'm so glad to be with you. I hope I'm not the only one here. This is my first Facebook Live video, and I've been wanting to do something on Facebook Live for quite some time. But I wanted whatever I did to be purposeful. I didn't just want to hop on and do a video that really didn't help anyone. And so I decided that I would start a weekly series called Chew on This Instead. And it's kind of like a play on words or a play on ideas, in that with this being our Wait No More accountability group, certainly we're working on establishing better habits and working on our eating habits and working out more. And so rather than chewing on foods, hi, Kirsten, yay! Rather than chewing on food, let's chew on some encouragement and something to motivate you to keep moving forward towards your weight loss and your health goals. And so my goal is to meet with you. Hey, Marquisa, hi! My goal is to be here each week, every Tuesday, hopefully, if my schedule allows, and just to share some quick words of encouragement and give you food for thought. And so with that, tonight I wanted to talk to you from the standpoint of don't throw it all away. Don't throw it all away. So now, what do I mean by don't throw it all away? What's it? Well, here we are at the end of the year. In fact, we have 46 days left in 2016. And if you're anything like me, you're probably sitting back and thinking about all the things that you didn't accomplish in 2016 that you set out to accomplish. You might be kicking yourself, or you may have even thrown in the towel because, what on earth can you do now at the end of the year? And so that's what I mean by don't throw it all away, because there's actually plenty that you can do in 46 days. And so the first thing I want to encourage you is to finish the year strong. Hey, Patricia. The first thing I want to do is to encourage you to finish the year strong. So how can you do that in 46 days? Well, just think about it for a minute. In 46 days, if you were to really focus and work towards losing some weight, you could potentially lose 1 to 2 pounds a week, which would equate to 6 to 12 pounds by the end of the year. Now, I think that's pretty significant. Something else that you could do to finish the year strong is you could pick just one habit to focus on and to work on every day for 46 days. And that way you'll finish the year strong with a new habit that's firmly tucked under your belt. Now, they say it takes 21 days to make a habit, or to build a habit, or to create a new habit. So if it takes 21 days to do that, imagine what you could do with 46 days. So that's another thing that you can do to finish the year strong. You could decide right now to begin an exercise regimen. You don't have to go full throttle, but if you haven't been, hey, Ikea, sweetie, if you have not been working out, why are you waiting till January? There's nothing magical about January. There's nothing magical about Monday. There's nothing magical about getting started on the day after your birthday. The point is, Start now. Don't wait. Don't wait. Why don't you, which is my third point, I'm running ahead of myself, but let's work on entering 2017. Oh, yeah, I got a heart. Let's work on entering 2017 already in motion. Don't sit back and wait for the new year. Let's get started now. And I want to go back to the habit. So for some of you, hi ladies. Oh gosh, this is so exciting. For some of you, when I say you don't have to wait until January, you can get started right now. And I'm not even talking about getting started tomorrow. You can get started right now. For instance, some of us have a habit of snacking late at night. That's our thing. That's the thing that we do. It's our habit. So if you were to take these last 46 days, starting with tonight, not tomorrow, and say to yourself, you know what? For the next 46 days and onward, I am going to work on not eating late at night. I can start tonight. I can put down the snacks. I can not even think about the snacks. In fact, I can go to bed early. How about that? So that you can forgo the snacks. So that's what I mean by looking at things that you can do now, not necessarily not tomorrow, but something that you can do right now. Let's get started now. So again, we want to finish the year strong. The second thing that we can do in these last 46 days is to take some serious time to evaluate and to reflect on our year. We can sit down, I'm talking about with pen and paper, and really just get quiet and think about what went well, what didn't go so well, what can you focus on or strategize on in making changes for 2017. How can you build on the momentum of 2016? Let's face it, we didn't totally bomb out in 2016. Excuse me, something went well. You had some aha moments somewhere along the way. You did something right within these 300 and some odd days. And so take some time to really evaluate what went well, what didn't go so well, so that you can develop a plan to, again, work on and fix what didn't go well, and then build on the momentum of what did go well. So that's the second thing that we can do in terms of not throwing it all away and to finish the year strong. I want to stop here for a second and let's just talk about really quickly the holidays. For many of us, that is a challenge. And for many of us, we've already concluded in our mind that I'm going to gain weight. Well, guess what? You don't have to gain weight. Yeah, the holidays are coming, but it really is just a couple of days. It is not a whole month and a half. Let's count this down. We got Thanksgiving. That's one day. We have Christmas, one day. We have New Year's Eve, one day. And I'm going to even throw in January 1st, because quite honestly, when we talk about our goals, we really don't get started until January 2nd. And unfortunately, we kind of fizzle out a couple of weeks after that. So I'll come back at another time and talk about not fizzling out. But the point of the matter is the holidays are just a couple of days. Now, yeah, you might have some holiday parties to attend, but if you make up in your mind right now, tonight, that, you know what, I'm not going out like that. Just because I've done it in the past, or just because it's expected, or just because that's been a tradition of mine to gorge myself and to eat like I'm crazy, like it's the Last Supper, I'm not doing it this time. And so that's how you can finish the year strong and also build on the momentum of going into 2017, which brings me to my third and last point is let's use these last 46 days to build on the momentum. Let's get started with something. I'm not saying, in fact, I strongly advise that you don't try to do it all, in 46 days. I am suggesting that you pick one thing, and it doesn't have to be something major. I'm not saying, run, go out and start running, because, that's something that you've always wanted to do. So go out and start running these last 46 days. First of all, you have to, for some of us, we got to crawl before we can walk, and then we need to walk before we can run. And so, but the point of the matter is I would like for you to see you choose one thing. And as I'm talking, and as maybe you're thinking about what's my one thing, I really would like to see if you could put in the comments below, what's your one thing? Can you start drinking water? And if water is not your thing and hasn't been your thing, I'm not saying to go from 0 to 64 ounces. No. I'm saying start with maybe 16 ounces. You see, success in anything is sequential. Okay, it's not simultaneous. It doesn't you don't have to do it all at one time. You pick one thing, you focus on that one thing, and you work that one thing until you have it firmly under your belt, and then you can build on that one thing. 8 glasses a day. Yay, Stephanie. Okay, we got one. So what's your one thing that you are going to commit to tonight to finish the year strong and to help you to move into 2017 with some momentum? Let's see here. I'm sorry, my thingy is acting up. Okay, so Patricia is going to stop late night snacking and more water. Yay! Thumbs up! Yay! I love it. Okay, so I'm going to be checking in on you guys who are making commitments here tonight just to see how you're going, how you're doing. But the point of this motivational message is to encourage you to think differently and to understand that just because we're at the end of the year and just because you didn't necessarily reach the goals that you set for yourself for at the beginning of this year does not mean that you have to throw it all away and that you have to throw in the towel. You do not. You have enough time. IKEA, you're going to stay away from quesadillas. All right, girls, stay away from quesadillas. But you do not have to throw it all away, and you can make some strides with these last 46 days. So I strongly encourage you to do what you can with what you have and commit to gaining some stride at the end of this year to finish this year strong and to move into 2017 already in motion. When 2017 hits, you don't have to think about what you're going to do. You don't have to rev yourself up, because starting today, right now, you are, yay, thumbs up, I love it. Starting right now, you can commit to doing something that will move the stick, okay? So, do I have some commitments? Are we going to make these 46 days count? I hope so. I pray so. And I will be checking in with you guys just to see how you're doing with your commitments. I will be writing a blog post about this topic. Yay! I will be writing a blog post about this topic this week, and I'll let you guys know when it goes live. My plan is to have a worksheet for you that you can download where you can use it to work on your self-evaluation and to you do some reflecting on this year and maybe even some goal setting for 2017. So I am excited. I did it. I made it through my first Facebook Live. Yay! I'm so glad and blessed that you all have joined me. Looking forward to bringing some more motivational messages to you during the year. And really just looking forward to us. You know, there's power in numbers for us to make some strides in 2017 and to do the darn thing. All right. I love you guys. This is awesome. I can't wait to do the next one. All right. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you. See you next time. Bye-bye.